Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be creating a look using some of the products, most of the products that I got from the VIB sale. So stay tuned and we're going to get into that right now. I'm going to just take my clips here. If you guys used to watch my old videos, I used to always use these. So I'm just going to use these and just clip my hair back, and we're gonna get ready to start this look. So in the last video I didn't have it yet, but I did mention that I was going to receive the BOBBI brown face base. So I'm going to be using this just to prime my face. It's supposed to give a nice texture, so this is what I'm aiming for today's look. And as you guys can see, I have like these new marks popping up. Really it's because I've been really impatient with my face and handling it. I've had some breakouts. I try to make them disappear too fast, and this is why I have these hyperpigmentation marks left behind. So I'm just applying this everywhere. I'm gonna move into another product I got from the VIB sale, and this one right here is from DANESSA MYRICKS, and this is the Dew Wet Highlighting Facial Balm. So I'm just gonna use that on my cheeks just to give myself a nice natural glow, and I am gonna be using just a little bit more than the regular just because I want it to show under my foundation. So I'm gonna use my hand once again and just apply that on my cheekbones. So you can smile just a bit so you can see exactly where to apply that. I'm gonna add as well a little bit just on my nose, just there at the tip, and a little bit right here on my lip. So next up, as you guys could probably guess, I need to do some color correction, especially because of these dark marks. I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer, and for this color, I can't remember the color. It's not almond because I use that for my brightening. It's another color. I'll list it down below. And I'm just gonna go in with this and do my color correcting. This is more on the orange side, so it's great for color correcting. So I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora brush. This one is the 71 brush, and it's like a fingertip the way it's shaped. So I'm just gonna go in with that and just blend out the rest of this concealer. So I used to have a mark right here, and I feel like it's fading already. So that is a good sign, especially using my Aaliyah Skin Vitamin C. And I'm just gonna add a little bit here. So for here, I'm just gonna let it set a little bit longer so it can get a little dry, just because I feel like under my eyes these days have been a little bit darker, and I just want to cover it up a little bit more. So I'm gonna let it set so it can be a lot stronger with the layer. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to my brows. And guys, the brows are like my favorite things. I used to never think it was so important to, like, if you wear no makeup, do your brows, but now even when I wear no makeup, I just want to do my brows because I live for the waxy soapy look. So we're gonna go in with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills gel styling wax, and I'm like, this product is just perfect, especially if you don't want to like permanently perm your brows. It holds enough for the day, so definitely suggest this one right here. And I'm taking my Sephora, this came in a pack, a Sephora angle liner spoolie, and I'm just gonna brush up, going a little sideways with my brows. You guys can see the difference. See that? And then I'm gonna take it and just brush to the side like that. Do you guys see that? And look at the difference. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Brush up, going a bit to the side. So next I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty eyebrow pencil, and this one is like super micro mini. I got this as well at the VIB sale, so I've been using it for some time now. There's some products I haven't used at all, but this product right here I have been using. I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for something to give you guys some precise brow hairs, because it's so small. Like, look at that. So I just make a line under just so it has an equal shape underneath, and then I do some lines filling in the areas missing here. And for the sides, I just do the same thing, filling in the areas missing here, and then shape it just underneath. Next, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and this time I'm gonna be using the color Amande. So this is also in NARS. This color is the color I use for my brightening, so it's only right that I use it for underneath my brows because that's what's going to be showing. You guys can see, compared to the other concealer color, this one is more on the nude tone and the other color is more on the orange tone. So my brows are all done. I really love the way it turned out. So now I'm going to use the same brush and just blend out my under eyes, and then I'm going to go on to this mark here, hoping that it did set nicely and covers the mark strong enough. Now that that's done, before moving on to the rest of my face, I'm going to go on to the eyes. So I'm going to use a base. The base I'm going to be using is from Morphe. I had this for some time now and I don't really use it, so I'm going to go in with this and use my base for my eyelids. And this base color is more on like the beige side. And that's another thing too that I did here in my eyes. You guys could probably see it's a little bit darker. I just feel like with age, everything just shows a lot faster and I mark a lot easier. So what I probably did was probably pull off my lashes. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to use a base to make sure everything is gonna be the same on both sides as for color. So now we're gonna get to the fun part. We're gonna go into the palette. So I have right here Mothership 5, and I'm hoping I get some good pigment from this palette just because the amount that I paid for only makes sense that I get some good pigments. In the palette, it's really cool. You see here all the names of the eyeshadows I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use Entrapment. I'm just going to show you guys which one that is. This one right here. And blend it all in the crease, going upwards. It comes off a little darker on my eyelids compared to what I see in the palette, but that's cool. I'm gonna move on to Extreme Aubergine. So this one is the purple one here at the corner. So it's this one right here for Extreme Aubergine. So just at the corners is where we're gonna be applying this one. And then I'm gonna go back in with the same brush and I'm just gonna blend it out. So now I'm gonna move on to Disobedient. So this is this one right here, right in the middle, and just go over the purple color and just blend from there with this color here. So another thing from this palette that I'm getting is not a lot of fallout, and that is really great because you don't mess up your makeup with all that fallout. So I could have completed my face and not have to worry about fallouts getting everywhere. Alright, so it has a nice blend. I'm really loving it. I always say that, but I'm really loving it, guys. So this time I'm going to go in with Skin Show Divine Glow, and it's this one right here. And I'm just going to use that at the middle. And the pigment on that is so nice. I was a bit worried, but it's so nice. The same tapping motion, I'm going to go into this one right here on the inside with this one. So I'm just blending out the sides here with a little bit more purple on the top. Same thing on the other side. So now going back with my first blending brush, I'm just going to blend everything around so it's less strict around the edges. So you can see the difference. This one is blended around the edges so you can see it's not like a strict cutoff. And we're going to do the same thing to this side right here. So just for fun, I'm super tempted to try out one of the pink shimmery colors. So I'm going to go in with this one. So again, tapping motion. Oh wow, that is so pretty, guys. Oh wow. So for eyeshadows, I'm just going to stop there because I'll keep going and I will not stop. So now I'm just going to go in with a liner and just do a quick wing eye, and then I'm going to move on to my lashes. And the lashes that I'm going to be using are from Shia Lashes. So I'm going to put these on and I'm going to come right back and we're going to get into the rest of the face using the rest of the products from the VIB sale. So I put it on. These lashes are super heavy, so if I look at you guys like this, it's probably not as bad, but when I look down, you can see like how like heavy it is. So yeah, I put it on. My eyes are so sensitive. Whenever like I play with it too much, it starts crying. I'm just leaving this here so I can draw out a bit more so I can get some coverage because my eye water is taking everything out. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. I'm going to use my foundation, and the foundation we're going to be using is the Estee Lauder, and this is the one from my haul, and it's one of my favorites. I haven't used it in a long time because I haven't had any special places to go, but for this video for you guys I will be using it. God, so funny, I'm like smiling with this orange block underneath my eye. It's looking a little darker, but like I said guys, I haven't used this in so long, and being trapped in the house, I'm not getting that much vitamin D, I'm not tanning. Either way, we're gonna lighten it up with some powder, so I'm not too worried. So now I'm just gonna brighten the rest of my face with my almond concealer from NARS, and I'm just gonna use that for under my eyes, my forehead, a little bit here at my chin, and we're gonna drag the under eye down just like that. So now we're gonna go in with the brush that I got from the VIB sale, and this one is the 98 brush, and I'm gonna use that to just blend out where I put my concealer. So now I'm gonna take my wet sponge and I'm just gonna blend out the rest of my concealer like that. Everything is pretty much blended. I'm now gonna go in with my DANESSA MYRICKS, and this is the Power Bronzer. So this one is more of a pomade. So I'm gonna go in with this for my cheekbones to just define where I would contour everything. So I like that a little goes a long way with it, and like the way it sits on the face is really nice. So for the nose, I'm gonna go in with the same pomade from DANESSA MYRICKS, and I'm just gonna contour my nose. And then I'm just gonna blend out everywhere that I contoured with my sponge. So I'm really loving this product right here. It's my first time using it, and honestly the shade is just perfect for some contouring. It is for bronzing, but for me it does the same thing. Now I'm gonna go in with my powder, and the powder I'm gonna be using is the Huda Beauty KUNAFA powder, and this one is the mini, and I'm gonna set my under eye. And everywhere else. So I'm just gonna take my box here for my lashes, and I just poured a little bit out so I could get more under my eye, because I feel like the shape of the sponge that it comes with isn't as small, well, isn't as easy to use as I wish it was. So now that I applied my powder, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and I've actually been using this for a lot of looks, like on a regular basis, especially when I'm not wearing any foundation and I want to spice up my look. I have been using this. So this one right here is from Tilbury, also from my haul, and I really just love it and recommend it to anyone looking for a bronzer. It's just amazing. So I'm taking this brush here from Sephora. This is from the haul too. This is the 50 brush, and a lot of people had recommended it. It is worth it, guys. It's really a great brush. So I'm just gonna take that and use it for the areas that I contoured and that I just want to add a bit of bronzer to. So really love this one. I'm really loving everything I got from my VIB sale, and I put a lot of thought into it, so I kind of knew I would love it. Now I'm just going to dust off most of my powders, and we're almost finished. For today's look, we're going to be using the blush from NARS, and the color I have in this is Savage. It has a bit of a shimmer in it, so I won't be using a highlighter. I'm just going to do a blush, and then we're going to spray this face, put some lipstick probably first, and then we're finished, or lip gloss. Yeah. So for the lips, I'm going to be adding a liner from Sephora. This one is called Molasses. I use this one quite a lot. I feel like for a liner, it does last a long time, even after eating. So I highly recommend this one, guys, if you guys are looking for a liner. Now for the gloss, I'm going to be using the Tower 28. This one's from my haul. I've been using it for some time now as well. And guys, it's really a great gloss. The color is so nice. And I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. So the color for this gloss is called Almond. So the look is coming together, guys. The only thing missing is my spray. So this is another item that I did mention coming a little bit later from my haul, and this one is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Tilbury. So I'm just going to use this and we're going to be finished. This one is more on the dewy side. So I'm usually someone that uses a matte look, but for the summer, why not have some dewy? and that's what we're doing for this look today. So that's it for the look today, guys. I'm really happy about how it turned out and just having fun with some of my new products. I'm really happy with everything I got. There's nothing so far that I regret. So highly recommend anything was listed in this. I really feel all glammed out. I love how it all turned out. So if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe now so you guys can see more videos when I do upload. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch and comment and ask me all the questions. I really love answering them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay beautiful.